Pechanga Arena, San Diego. We welcome you back. A 3-game homestand is about to open up. It is Star Wars night, and the Stars are in town. The San Diego Sockers taking on the Tacoma Stars. Alongside Nate Abadea, Craig Elston on hand with you. Sockers are coming off a 4-0 road trip, including 3 straight overtime wins. But Nate, this is their 4th match in 8 days. Are the Sockers seasoned or exhausted?
Are they out of gas, or are they just getting rolling on the highway? We'll see. There's the question. We will wait a couple of 3 hours and find out the answer this evening. I'm excited for this one.
Meanwhile, the 2 clubs that are coming in to Pechanga Arena, San Diego this weekend, tonight Tacoma, Sunday evening Utica City FC, will both be playing their first game of the week. So there will definitely be a fatigue deficit that will continue to track. But when you're talking about what's going right for the Sockers right now, start up top. Tavoy Morgan now 13 goals, and he's not just scoring, he's scoring in clutch fashion.
He was born in a place called De La Vega, and he has most definitely been Spanish town rockin' for the San Diego Sockers of late. A style that reminds me, I gotta say, of a guy named Craig Childs, who I've watched a lot over the years. Similar makeup as far as skill sets and what they look for in that target forward position. Excited to see what Tavoy brings tonight.
Sockers in first place right now in the MASL West. Tacoma is 2-4. They're in third place. We know what makes the Stars attack go. It's a San Diegan Nick Pereira.
He's not coaching anymore. He's back to just being a player, and what a player he is. One of the most recognizable names in the sport, and from beach soccer to arena soccer to the 11-man game, he's done it all, and he's still doing it. We talk about the comic book characters of the MASL. Nick Pereira, one of my favorites.
The league dropped a bombshell on the San Diego Sockers just yesterday. We'll come back. Melissa May will have that story, and we'll have kickoff for you. Thanks for joining us tonight on MASL TV.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
Your team. The perfect fit. The game ball. Are you ready? Soccer Loco, next level performance.
National anthem complete, and we are just about ready for game time on Star Wars night from Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Now up in the broadcast booth, Craig Elston, Nate Abadea with you. We're going to head things down to the field where we are joined by the 3rd member of our broadcast crew with some big roster news. Here's Melissa May.
The Sockers were rocked by the news that starting goalkeeper Boris Pardo would have to serve a 2-game suspension after a collision with Ontario Fury player Willie Spur during last Wednesday's game up in Ontario. Although there was no foul called on the play, the Willie Spur was injured and did have to go to the hospital. The Fury asked the league to review the play after the game, and a video review committee, including MASL Commissioner Keith Tosher, unanimously ruled for that 2-game suspension. Xavier Snell-Williams will be making his pro debut tonight. The 22-year-old out of Oceanside, California, was the understudy for Chris Toth on the U.S. beach soccer national team, but has only played with the Sockers 2 so far. Craig, Nate, back to you.
Thank you so much, Melissa. Appreciate your sideline report, and we'll of course be hearing from you with some halftime and post-match interviews as well. Yeah, big news. Nate, Boris Pardo will miss both games this weekend, and that means the kid, 22 years old, out of El Camino High School, Xavier Snare Williams, an understudy on the U.S. men's beach soccer national team to Chris Toth, where he was a teammate of Nick Pereira, who's the captain of that team with the Tacoma Stars. On the other side, meanwhile, gotta say, Nate, a very different-looking Tacoma Stars roster tonight. They're only dressing 14, and several of their key players aren't here.
Yeah, we're learning more about them by the second, these Tacoma Stars, this evening. Some familiar MASL faces out in this lineup. You see Dantas down there, Pereira, Danny Waltman. So still plenty of familiar faces, but also plenty of new ones as well.
There's also been a change on the bench where former assistant coach Adam Becker was promoted to become the head coach. The former athletic trainer Mike Jennings, who had been promoted to head coach, is back to being the athletic trainer. And Adam West, who we used to know as Batman, the left-footed defenseman for the Stars, has been installed as an assistant coach on that bench as well. So a lot of changes for the Stars, who are 2-4, 6 points, third in the MASL West. The Sockers 7-0-1, 19 points, first in the MASL West. Winners of 4 straight on the road, 2-0-1 here at home, 1-0 against the Stars. They beat them 10-7 to open the season up in Tacoma on December 11th. The officials for today's match are brought to you by Capelli. Capelli's the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials. And tonight's officials on the floor, Ryan Sigish, the MASL director of officiating. So we got the big boss in the house along with Samantha Martinez. Ryan Sigish, Samantha Martinez are on-floor officials. The Sockers are in their Star Wars night, Mandalorian-themed black kits with blue piping on the neck and the collars. And also,
as are we?
Yes, as are we.
Thank you.
As are we. White shorts, white socks. They're going to run right to left. The Stars are in their whites with that familiar yellow and orange diamond pattern across the midriff, melting into navy blue shorts, navy blue socks. They will run left to right across your screen.
But no Tacoma Narrows Bridge on these Stars uniforms this time around. Disappointed with that lack of detail. It's one of my favorite details of the Tacoma Stars uniforms, but enough about their uniforms. It's Star Wars night. Do these Sockers look brilliant this evening or what?
Absolutely brilliant. The first of 4 15-minute quarters are underway. Here we go. The Sockers, the Tacoma Stars for San Diego. We talked about it right from the top of the open. Their 4th match in 8 days. So certainly rust, not a problem. Rest, a problem. And the Sockers will play again on Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. We'll have it right here for you on MASL TV. Best crowd of the season here inside Pechanga Arena, and some still coming in to Pechanga Arena outside. Thrilled to see the community's response to the very popular Star Wars night. Here's Cesar Sterda dumping it down to the 13-goal scorer, Tavoy Morgan. He's on a 5-game goal-scoring streak, and Samantha Martinez blows the whistle as Morgan hits the floor. We'll have a restart left wing.
We talk about that good crowd this evening as you see the trip on Savoy for the free kick for the Sockers, but shouts out to Los Chavos coming and joining us at the Grand Old Arena this evening.
Yes, Chavos de Loyal here.
Love that
great
fusion, the fusion of the soccer community and the soccer world at large. Supporters group, officially recognized supporters group for San Diego Loyal, and now joining us here in the arena for the Sockers.
Hey, you know, we're just a couple steps from recognizing them too. Step 1, get here. Step 2, come back.
Love it.
And we are thrilled to have Kevin and Adrian and all of the rest of the great leaders of Chavos and all the rest of the members of Chavos who have made the trip out here tonight. Many of whom, Nate, I've been told, are experiencing their first ever Sockers match or indoor soccer match. So if they're not at full throat yet, it's because they're trying to figure out the rhythm of like, when do we go? When don't we go?
Well, I love the local flavor, a recognized local soccer supporters group. And you have a goalie making his debut tonight for the Sockers from Oside. So a lot of San Diego County from Oceanside to San Isidro and everywhere in between repping it here tonight.
Nick Pereira drew a double team. Juan Manuel Rojo.
Another San Diegan, Nick Pereira.
Indeed. Rojo has been really breaking out. 4 goals, 4 assists to go with a dozen blocked shots. Now it's Dantas, and he will shoot, and there's the first save for the man in the X-wing formation. It's Xavier Snare Williams.
That's a good one. I like that it wasn't the most challenging save, but it still took some goalkeeping fundamentals, and it's good to just get that first one out of the way.
There go the drums. Chavos are here making themselves heard. And Pereira. Oh, man. I'm getting goosebumps already just to hear La Banda in full voice. Pereira into the middle, and Sweet Pea comes up with a big save. Snare Williams. And we got a foul on Tacoma the other way.
That's just what X needed right there. Xavier Snare Williams with a couple of big saves for the Sockers in the opening 2 minutes.
Mama calls him Sweet Pea, and on big saves we might too. Here's Escoto, lovely turn to the right foot. Waltman is there to guide it down.
Fun start, end to end. Good stuff, entertaining. Good for the first timers and for the folks watching their 1,000th Sockers game this evening.
Alex Caceres, the Colombian veteran, left it off. Childs trying to stay with him on this run. Childs accelerated. Caceres got there, the left footer. Now marked by Luis Pili Ortega. Out to Jeff Bader, one of the original restart Tacoma stars, Jeff Bader. Alex Caceres, who came to indoor soccer via Toros de Mexico, and then eventually the Las Vegas Legends before starting his tour of the league. Caceres, third year in Tacoma. Third minute off the clock now, 11:51. Clock running here in that first quarter. No score yet. Sockers and Stars just getting settled in. And these two clubs are going to get to know each other intimately over the course of the next 3 weeks. They'll play 4 of their next 5 matches against one another. Chase Hansen. Ooh. There's a poke by Dantas to keep the ball away from Sean Callahan.
Still got it. He's still got some touch out there. I love watching Dantas play. And on cue.
The Baltimore Blast veteran, ex-of, sends it back to Corey Keats. There's another new Danny Manitti on the floor, 17. He's off now. Keats got it to Dantas for a moment. Danced off his toe.
The one time the touch lets him down on his first time on the floor there, or second time on the floor, I should say. The first time the touch was a little heavy there was right in front of goal.
And X was able to gobble it up. Now here's Morgan. Tavoy turning to face Tavoy. He's got Leo straight away. Back to Morgan, back to Leo. Leonardo de Oliveira. No points last match. A 8-7 overtime shootout when Morgan putting his head to work. Gets it to the middle, blocked off of Felipe's toe. Still loose, a spinning ball on the northern wall. Raked out of there by Michael Ramos for just a moment. Still loose and Felipe's got it. Felipe Gonzalez, Leo, and Morgan. Back to Leo. His shot blocked out of play by Hansen. Restart on the wall.
Good stuff from everybody. All around. Very complimentary about the start from both teams.
And for the crowd here and the atmosphere being built by Chavos.
Everybody playing a part right now. You gotta love it.
Cesar Serra to Leo. Here's Leonardo. Leonardo. Morgan turning. He's got that right foot. And just wide. That's one that Morgan thought he was going to finish.
It's 5 minutes down for Tacoma. You got to say this team relatively short-handed, and Soccer's heavily favored tonight. Opening 5 minutes, 0-0 for Tacoma.
Charlie Gonzalez nursing a tender hamstring. He's out there now, number 21. Rojo handling the ball to Mitchell Cardenas. Now Rojo. Keep the ball moving, keep the ball cycling. That's the call from the far side. That's where you see Leo. Leo, Charlie. Back out, Cardenas. 9.5 to play, first quarter. Here's a wide shot by Leo. Childs looking at the far post. Here's something to keep in mind, folks. Craig Childs, PASL, MASL career, 13 years. He's on 599 career points. So will we see number 600 tonight for Captain Fantastic? Here's Dantas. Poked away deftly by Juan Manuel Rojo. There's Caceres to re-intercept. A little bit of a loose touch by Dantas there. Allowed Charlie to scramble the ball loose. San Diego State Aztec for life to Bray Holloman, wearing number 19 for the Tacoma Stars. Able to dispossess momentarily, but Cardenas has it back. As we've worked through 6 minutes and change of this first quarter, still looking for the game's first goal. Rojo, little bit of space, looking to his right, and a poorly weighted pass. Cardenas able to retrieve it and get it back to the Soccer's leading scorer, Brandon Escoto, the Tijuanense, number 19, 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points. Guerrero Pino had his first goal of the year Wednesday in Ontario. Here's Juan Gonzalez. Juan sends it over to Pee-wee. Luis Ortega now. Guerrero Pino. And it is Escoto. Here's Juras. Juras lays it along the red line. Pee-wee shins one off of them, and the rebound wide. Morgan will take a second bite at the apple, and the open goal! It's Juras! Brandon Escoto has the Sockers on the good foot.
Well, Escoto gets the goal, but credit goes to Tavoy Morgan. The bit of patience at the end, the perseverance from the entire Sockers team. Good patience, perseverance right here. Unlucky from Tavoy, but this bit of intelligence there from the Sockers number 9. He's on that goal scoring streak, and rather than go for personal glory here, watch this right here. This first chance, unlucky on the rebound, but right here you're thinking he's gonna shoot. Nope, play it right back across to the Tijuanense number 19, and Escoto makes no mistake about it. 1-0 to San Diego.
Lovely movement of that official. Match ball of the MASL, which was designed and produced by Flight. Expertly designed for the indoor game, Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge everything. Nice throw by Snare Williams.
Thought we were going to have a Niner Cowboy game
Right.
moment there. That thing looked like it was bound for the Jumbotron.
There's Megson digging into the corner, the veteran defender. And taken away by Pino.
Ooh.
However, Childs, a little bit too soft with that pass. Gave it back to Tacoma. He was trying to break Leonardo out of the zone.
He doesn't apologize often, and Craig Childs immediately said, I'm sorry.
Caceres spent one wide all the way. Felipe Gonzalez, number 6, identical twin of Juan, tracked it down, just sent it into an open area.
That works.
And the Triton UCSD graduate, Alessandro Canale,
Get in.
he picked it up and went back to the bench. That's UCSD working with SDSU there as DeBray Holloman took the ball over to Caceres. No San Diego Collegiate affiliation for the Colombian. Back
Maybe
to
a
Danny Walton.
stop off at USD or something to complete the trifecta.
Get a hot dog there, maybe. Here's Dantas.
Maybe he's been to a Loyal game.
Not impossible. Great place to go. Caceres. Of course, these Chavos are around at every San Diego Loyal match. Or a moment of, and Felipe tried to steal it away, rifled it into the bench, and gets us to the officials' timeout. First break of the night, we'll take it. 6:26 to go in the first quarter. Tavoy Morgan, very unselfish on the rebound play. He set up the go-ahead goal to Brandon Escoto and Xavier Snare Williams. Welcome to the MASL, young man. Got yourself a save percentage now. 1-0 Sockers after this.
All right, yeah, thanks, for sure, I'll be there. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm running by the field right now. You're never gonna guess. Dude, Medina's here. I think he's trading for a comeback to the Sockers.
What are you talking about? Medina? He retired 2 years ago. He's too old, bro.
Oh, dude. You're right, bro. He's too old. Okay, so that barbecue, yeah.
Don't wait for the wait. Call your Cairo today.
Dr. Corey's office, how can we help you?
I got this. Let's get him in.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Medina. We'll see you shortly.
MASL Primetime is the home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL each week. Catch the latest episode each Wednesday on MASL TV with host Alex Baschavensky. It's MASL Primetime. Great show. Hey, don't forget 2 home games this weekend for your San Diego Sockers, including this Sunday evening when the San Diego Sockers take on Utica City FC, making their first ever appearance at Pechanga Arena, San Diego. We'll welcome our region's heroes for First Responders Night, a 5 o'clock kickoff. In addition to a matchup between 2 of the MASL's top sides, we'll honor our region's hardworking first responders who keep us safe in times of need. Plus, all fans go home with a Sockers water bottle. Get your tickets for Sunday's match. Go to sdsockers.com, or you can call 866-799-GOAL. Quick steal off of the restart. Here's Choras, who just scored. Brandon Escoto sends it in front. Goal! Rojo, right place, right time. He's on the board. It's 2-0 San Diego.
Fortunate for the Sockers, but they will most definitely take it. Danny Waltman not going to be thrilled watching this one back, and we'll watch it back one time right now. It's the man who scored the Sockers first, just put a ball into a dangerous area, and you could say forced the mistake. I'm not sure that's how Danny Waltman's going to see it. But awkward touch off the boards, off the gloves of Danny, and Rojo in the right place at the right time for 2-0 to SD. Oh, not pretty from Danny Waltman there.
These kids are pretty, though. Mandalorian theme playing in the background. Now look out. Xavier has to come out. Just duffed it off into the corner. Here's Ramos. Ramos tried to get it loose. I can't do that.
That's never been blown dead. This is still
wow!
alive.
How did that happen? So, folks, Xavier Stainer-Williams got outside his crease, put his knee on the ball, which is allowed. Here's a chance. Here's Felipe. And the open man is his brother Juan. Couldn't get the pass across. Good job by Waltman.
Call it a save. Just call it a getting your body in the way moment there for Waltman. Good stuff.
We got a blue card behind the play on Tacoma. And we got a power play coming up for the San Diego Sockers.
Official to his hand. And Waltman was out of the area when he made the save. What is the call here, Craig?
Waiting to hear it. There's the man who knows the rules better than anyone, Ryan Sigich, MASL Director of Officials. Let's take a look and see what we can find here.
Let's ask Baby Yoda what he saw.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe that
handball
was.
Out of the. That would be a shootout if it's the case.
Yeah.
For a deliberate handball. Vinny
that's-
Dantas will go to the penalty box.
That's harsh. I think that's
And this will
harsh.
be a shootout. And it'll be Craig Childs. And it'll be a chance for point number 600.
Well, there you go, against his old pal Danny Waltman. How about this?
The deliberate handball on Waltman. And this is the chance for career point 600. The captain of the San Diego Sockers, Craig Childs.
With a lineup at midfield right now. So good.
Craig waiting for the whistle to sound. In a situation like this on Wednesday in Ontario, we had a bizarre 2-minute delay with the man waiting on the ball. Let's hope this one is timely. There's the whistle. There's the soul roll and the goal. And that's 600. Craig Childs, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the San Diego Sockers, is now a 600-point scorer. And the Sockers have a 3-0 lead.
You knew it was going to be on a goal. You knew it was going to be done right. Little moment of history there. Childs picks his corner. We'll see it on the replay here. One roll, pick the corner, slots it. 3-0 SD.
Craig Childs' 7th goal of the season. Luke and Han celebrate on the scoreboard.
They're trying to get the ball. They're trying to get the
Get the ball for 600. It's a big goal. Better save that ball now.
Is it the right ball, though?
Save that ball, you
Did they
hear?
accidentally switch up? I think they got the right one.
That would be a great mystery. Craig Childs, 600 points in his illustrious career.
I always like the baseball thing when someone gets a historic hit or a guy gets their first big league hit. Always the joke of, throwing that ball into the stands. Harder to do with a soccer ball. Harder to pull tricks like that with a ball the size of a soccer ball. No funny games. That's history.
That's a head-down steal. Juan Gonzalez, it's 3v2 with runners on the break. It's Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez tried to be unselfish, and he is, and it's a goal!
My goodness.
And it's 4-0. It's Leo from Christian.
Leo from Christian, and also a bit from the Tacoma defense. But the Sockers are making it rain goals in the first quarter. Pereira called for handball. It hit Gonzalez right in the face. No handball about it. Christian tried to get it back across, and then not a great moment from Tacoma, but Leo with a classy finish in the end of it. What else do you expect from the Sockers number 11? So we'll get past a bit of the scuff there from Christian, the defensive miscue, but just this last little finish there. That is cheeky. That's classy. Leo having a good time. Honoring Baby Yoda with the Sockers' fourth in the opening 10 minutes of this arena soccer affair, Craig.
4-0 San Diego. This is the way. And I love seeing this crowd come to life here at Pechanga Arena. They will call that unassisted because of that touch. And you know what? Bummer for Christian Gutierrez, but I think that's the right call, Nate.
Absolutely.
Because that was a controlled touch.
Should have been clear.
And look out! Ooh. Crossbar down. Xavier living well. Two crossbars. And a foul on San Diego. And Snare Williams enjoys the good life. Restart will be from a dangerous spot on left wing. Basically top of arc extended to the left wing. Dantas comes on. He decides to join the Sockers wall, then comes out of it. As Pereira shoots on net, and he is wide. Caceres trying to bring it down. Cerda trying to bring it out of the air. Dribbled, no, that dribbled off the top of the low wall and out. It's not defensive clearance, it's a restart.
Dantas in there trying to give his best pitch to trade kits. After the game, he wants Baby Yoda.
Ramos and the Stars find themselves in a deep hole early here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Rest versus rust, the sharpness of the Sockers compared to a team that hasn't played since a week ago in Kansas City is clear. Here's a steal, though, and a Pereira chance. Over to Ramos. He'll send it. Save. Rebound score. Dantas is there to muscle it in on the far post. Xavier did a good job to get that first save. But 4-1, he allows his first goal of his MASL career.
Dantas finishes this play off, and it was an awkward one here. Pereira unselfish to get that one wide and right between the wickets, and Dantas almost saw it go wide and past him. Xavier almost got lucky, beat to the 5-hole, and almost got away with it had it stuck by Dantas on the left there, but the former Baltimore Blast man touches it home from close range. He's getting flashbacks to the 2018 Grand Finale at Arena Monterrey. The drums of the banda that night, and Vinny Dantas playing for the Baltimore Blast, winning the last of the Blast three-peat on that day.
You were there for that excitement.
On the call for a wild, wild evening in Nuevo Leon back in April of 2018.
Yes.
Good times, the long before times in a galaxy far, far away. But I'm telling you, the drums of Los Chavos and the scoring of Vinny Dantas, I feel like I'm there again. I'm getting 2018 flashbacks.
Nice deflection by Pino to get the ball to the X-Man. Xavier.
Not so much talk about dynasties. That was the last bit of the Baltimore Blast dynasty in the MASL, and it's been pretty much open season for everyone else since. Since that kind of fell, and that was very much the last hurrah of it that day.
Rojo and Leo on attack. Wall pass, Leo. Ooh. Good job, Waltman.
Just get the chest in the way.
Yep. Just run interference there. 40-year-old legend, Danny Waltman. Rojo feeling cheeky now. 5 goals on the season for the young defender. What a huge addition he was late in the preseason to the San Diego Sockers. If you forget, he was a wide-eyed second-year player back in 2018-19. About 6 games, no points. Was wet behind the ears, was loaned to Turlock for a season. Really developed 14 goals, 22 points in limited play. And now Leo with a lovely dummy over to Childs, the 600-point man. Felipe says, calm and steady, folks. 4-1's a great score. Sockers, by the way, have had a number of good leads that have dissipated, including in recent memory. So we don't count anything out at 4-1, up or down. Childs. There was a soft giveaway. Dantas with a runner. Dantas did not use his runner. Sent the ball back. It looked like he was out of gas. Here's Ramos looking to line one up. He will. Blocked into the hands of Xavier. Man, it's great to see the kid building confidence, getting real-time reps. Here's pressure. Pressure broken for a score, potentially. No, foul called.
Dangerous play on Megson there. It's an awkward one. You think the player in his position has the right to go for the ball as the other guy's dipping his head down, but also it's usually how the call goes, indoors or out. It's one of those real tough gray area ones, always that type of play.
Tavoy Morgan had the opening assist tonight. He's on the ball near the penalty boxes. People tugging on his OT Sports created Mandalorian jerseys.
They want Baby Yoda. Every one of these Tacoma players is saying, let me trade you after the game.
A big shout out to the great people as we see the foul here on Tavoy, drawn by Tavoy, as he's clearly tripped by Caceres. And we got a chance and a goal! Charlie! Quick restart, Juan Carlos. Charlie Gonzalez slots it in low corner, and it's 5-1 Sox.
Just when you thought Tacoma were going to have a sliver of hope and a sliver of good feeling going in to the second quarter with 1:21 left. A beautiful finish with the inside of the right foot. A set piece taken quickly there, catching the visitors from the Pacific Northwest sleeping on the job. Put in with perfect placement from Charlie in the end of it.
I got to say, first we're going to listen for the assist on Charlie's goal.
Score number 21, Charlie.
Nice pass, Pereira. Him and Dantas, the two-man game, back to Hansen.
I want to hear what you got to say, though. I need to know what you have to say, Craig.
Cesar Cerda gets that assist. I've been calling soccer's stars matches since 2010-11, I believe, when they came back. And that's a handball called on San Diego. It'll be a restart for the Stars. This is not what I'm used to. Maybe that's just the best way to put it. This isn't what I'm used to when I see Tacoma. I'm used to hard-fought battles. And yes, many times the Sockers have come out on top. But how many of those times, Nate, was it overtime, one goal, down to the last minute?
Playoffs 2019. My God.
Triple
the mini game.
Yeah, double overtime. Dantas booms it into the wall. Blocked by Gutierrez, his 13th block of the season. He takes the team lead from Guerrero Pino.
Double overtime and a mini game that night back in 2019?
It was double overtime to avoid the mini game.
To avoid the mini game. Okay.
Oh, look out. Point blank save. X-Man denies his beach captain. Sorry, Cap. You're wearing the wrong colors tonight.
Love the connection between those two with the U.S. beach soccer.
Pino, Childs.
So San Diego.
Soccer's in firm control of this first quarter. And I just haven't, the point I'm making is I just haven't seen the fire from Tacoma yet. As this one goes out of play.
They're shorthanded. We talked about the Sockers maybe running out of gas, and I know Tacoma haven't played that long. Maybe that's part of it, getting that rust out of the system like you're talking about.
5 seconds. Chance for Pereira to do something magical. He jumped in the air to try and make it happen, but the horn sounds, and a terrific opening 15 for the home team is in the books. It started at 6:59 with Brandon Escoto from Tavoy Morgan, and that cracked the seal. From then, running freely. Juan Manuel Rojo, Craig Childs, his 600th career point. Leonardo de Oliveira and Charlie Gonzalez all score. Vinny Tantas gets one for Tacoma. We'll come back with the second quarter from Pechanga Arena, San Diego on Star Wars night. 5-1. Sockers with the lead. This is MASL TV. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter in Pechanga Arena, San Diego. It is 5-1. The Sockers in the lead. Hey, don't forget, folks, we are right now live on the Live Source app auctioning off the player-worn kits that you see down on the floor here. You could get Juan Gonzalez's jersey. You could get Christian Gutierrez's jersey or any of the San Diego Sockers. Go to the Live Source app. Download the Live Source app on your phone right now. This auction stays open till 10:30 tonight Pacific time. And don't forget, every dollar you bid, that's a dollar that you're pledging to San Diego Food Bank to help address food insecurity in San Diego County. A great cause, great kits. Get on that Live Source app. Shot blocked. It's staggering. Xavier Snare-Williams, but he stays with that one. And this long ball is going to find Christian Gutierrez. He did well to play it out of the air and finds an open man. Juan Gonzalez off to his bro. Back to Juan, and it dribbles to Danny Waltman.
It's going to be one of those great twin moments there.
The Chavos ready now to really make the noise in Danny Waltman's ear as the two teams switch sides, and of course the Sockers will run left to right across your screens, and the Stars right to left. There is the longtime Star, Nick Pereira, a former San Diego Socker. Still makes his home in San Diego. Pereira. Those long legs, the deft ball control, the years of experience as the captain of the U.S. Beach men's national soccer team. Here's the shot outside blocked. Canale tried to find his way to it. The Sockers will roll a punt out for Danny Waltman to gather. First minute done, second quarter. Caceres bends it over. Pereira jogs over to capture the ball for the Stars. Cardenas leans on him. Hey, Mitchell, good news. You don't have to guard Frank Taillou tonight. You have to guard Nick Pereira. What a job the Sockers did early this season on Frank Taillou, Nate. The four-time MVP. One goal against the Sockers in 4 games, and it wasn't even a goal. It was an own goal. Not even a shot on net. It was a centering pass that Juan Manuel Rojo blocked into his own net. Has 2 assists. One was on a shot rebound. The other was on a scramble deflection. Sockers really did a great job shutting down a great player and a great competitor in Frank Taillou. Much respect. Brandon Escoto. 2 minutes off the second quarter clock. San Diego wants to use some possession here. Great pressure by Megson, deflects the pass. Sockers have 2 men there, but Megson crashing in on Cardenas. And I'll tell you what, Alex Megson showing some real heart and hustle, and I like to see that for Tacoma. Need to see them pick up that effort from where it was in the first quarter, where I'm just saying it wasn't enough. Bader over to Caceres. As the Chavos get rocking, Dantas leaves it off for Pereira, tipped off his toe by Morgan, and sent back for Waltman to handle. And we have a steal and Escoto. Oh, Waltman got the leg out to deny Brandon the open net. Escoto trying to push off and get it to Morgan. In close quarters, Brandon then saw it off his hand, but they didn't call it. Bader will kick it loose to Danny Waltman. And Waltman's under hard pressure, and a knockoff of Gonzalez, the loose ball for a moment. Pereira sheds Escoto, and Pino does well to front Vinny Dantas.
That was classy from Pino right there.
He makes so many critical plays and makes them look like they're routine, but they are not easy, folks.
Especially with Dantas on his back right there. 2 great competitors.
Tavoy Morgan gets spilled by Keats. Direct kick coming up. Hey, if you are inspired by what you're hearing from Chavos tonight, we invite you to join them in Section 19 of the lower bowl as you see that foul replayed. And join our supporters section. Sing, chant, and lead the Sockers to victory with your energy. Supporters tickets are just $12. Child saved by Waltman. But they must be secured by phone, so call 866-799-GOAL. Say, I want to be a supporter. And you'll get those cheapest tickets in the house for the best experience in the house. Come join the Chavos. Here's Caceres over to Keats. 11:23, second quarter. No scoring this quarter yet. Xavier Snare-Williams says, let's keep it that way. Guarding his post. Charlie Gonzalez. 6th goal of the season in 5 games for the former Fury. Running in 3s tonight. He'll only be taking a third of the shifts. Morgan knocked that ball down with his lower body. And the Sockers possess. Sent in and missing that pass, Leonardo de Oliveira. Leo's really got that beard settled in now. Husky midfielder of the San Diego Sockers. When he's got the ball in his foot, we call him El Mágico because magic's what he makes. Herrera!
Making some magic of his own there, senor.
Xavier getting to know those boards.
Never get tired of watching Pereira with his back to goal on that
Look at all
classic
the
swivel
space.
spin.
Wangan whiffs on the ball after being given 6 touches to come up the floor. Like the equivalent of an NBA defense sagging off Russell Westbrook right there. They're like, Juan, what you going to do?
We'll see if Juan gets the triple-double tonight.
If it's on 4 for 30 shooting, then he'd really be Russell Westbrook.
10 rebounds, though, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
10 rebounds.
Precisely 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 9 turnovers. I shouldn't jest. Russell Westbrook had 31st second half points tonight in a loss. But that's your NBA update on MASL TV. 9:43 left in the second quarter.
How's that team in the Bay doing? If we're going to do the NBA
they're
update,
a good team.
How's that old team in the Bay doing?
Klay Thompson's back, Steph Curry.
BT,
a little bit slumping.
BT Dubs. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, back to arena soccer.
So here we are. Here's Childs from his longtime teammate, Luis Ortega. Childs collects the Pee Wee pass, sends it back to Serna, the veteran of Saltillo, Mexico. Known as one of the auto manufacturing capitals of the great country of Mexico. Childs now touches it down with the sole of his right foot and sends it out to Guerrero Pino, working off the 6th minute of what's been a scoreless second quarter so far. Sockers already having that comfortable 5-goal first quarter and 5-1 lead. Blocked shot by one of these brand new stars, number 17, Danny Manitti. Childs looking over his shoulder, wall past Serta. Serta's got it in space, out to Childs. Rams the soccer script logo above the western goal. Escoto steals and turns to his left. Dances through 3 in the diamond pattern midriff. And as the spotlight hits the Chavos, the Sockers move it around.
It's a similar time stamp in the first quarter when the score was still very
Great
low.
Run. Here's Ramos. Ramos ran into Guerrero Pino. And that's where offense goes to dive and a loose touch. And the foul called on Leo, harassing Ramos. This will be a very good free kick opportunity for Tacoma right here.
I was going to say, all the goals in that first quarter came after the 9-minute mark. So we're into that territory here. No goals thus far here in the second quarter. We'll see what the next 8 minutes and change bring us.
Great point. Carrera just going to jam it into the wall. Hit the high glass to stay in play, and Ramos will shoot it over the glass.
It's almost like I watched the game and think about it and process everything and bring it all to the fold here. 8:01 left. If Tacoma, I appreciate you so much, Craig. Are Tacoma giving you enough effort in this second quarter? I think they have. I don't know if they heard you down there in that first quarter, but I think they have honored their crest a little more in this second quarter. We'll see if I jinxed them with 7:50 left.
Well, fair enough, but I do agree. This was certainly the effort they needed out of the. Because I mean, if they came out and gave up 2 more goals, I mean, the fans will start like wondering if they've watched this week's Book of Boba Fett. And a foul inside the crease there, a common foul, but here comes the best scoring chance yet.
Manufacturing free kicks. Nick Pereira doing his thing.
Amazing to see that big guy hit the floor. Xavier says, yeah, guys, go that way, that way, that way. Help me out. Pereira says, I'm going to score on you, kid. Watch this. Nope.
Hit that as hard as humanly possible and sliced it like a tribute to Caddyshack.
Timeout. 7:36 left to go, second quarter. Soccer's currently doing a great job to maintain and preserve a 5-1 lead over the Tacoma Stars. We'll wrap up the first half after these messages. And that Great save by Danny Walton. This is MASL TV.
All right, yeah, thanks, for sure, I'll be there. Hey, wait, hold on, I'm running by the field right now. You're never gonna guess. Dude, Medina's here. I think he's training for a comeback to the Sockers.
What are you talking about? Medina? He retired 2 years ago. He's too old, bro.
Oh, dude, you're right, bro, he's too old. Okay, so that barbecue, yeah.
Don't wait for the main. Call your Cairo today.
Dr. Corey's office, how can we help you?
I got this. Let's get him in.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Medina. We'll see you shortly.
Biggest crowd of the season here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego on Star Wars night. The Sockers with a 5-1 lead. Again, we remind you to join us on Sunday. We're right back here, Utica City FC, 5 p.m. kickoff. First ever meeting between UCFC and the San Diego Sockers. And Callahan takes a hard hit to the back of his neck. That was inadvertent. He's back up and running, and the Stars are coming forward. DeBray Holloman. Holloman will serve one in, punched away by Xavier. Headed back to him by Callahan. Two Sockers, two teammates teaming up. Long ball, and Holloman got there a little bit short as the quarterback, maybe 2 yards under passing his fly route running receiver, Tavoy Morgan. Morgan jumps off. Gutierrez jumps on. We got a scrum along the wall. Sent back to the toes of Snare Williams. 8 minutes gone. Off of the chest of Gutierrez. Can he run it down? Waltman will get there first. This one will be picked up by Charlie Gonzalez at the midfield stripe.
I got wild there for about 20, 30 seconds.
Didn't it?
I got weirdly wild for about 20 or 30 seconds there.
Also, the record was skipping. Here's Escoto.
But it sounded weirdly better, you know? It's one of those things. Or I don't know if that's just me.
Went from country to bebop. Here's Serta.
Sounds better backwards, bro.
Paul is dead. Not Paul Savage. He's the MVP, athletic trainer of the San Diego Sockers. Happily alive and watching from the bench. Charlie Gonzalez. A very methodical quarter for San Diego, but to be honest, it's great work.
You'd take it.
Yeah.
So you'd take it to the bank.
If you're just joining the club and you haven't been like spinning very closely the MASL the last week or so, maybe you're just settling in on a Friday night and surveying, sampling the league. The Sockers are playing their 4th match in 8 days. They played Wednesday and the previous weekend, Friday and Saturday in Chihuahua, and they'll play again Sunday against Utica. So the Sockers know that their legs are going to be less in the second half than they are right now. But boy, did they get off to a great start in the first quarter. Childs at the top of the arc, sent it back out. Excellent work by the longtime captain, who did score his 600th career point on a shootout goal in the first quarter. Here's Pino. Pino jogs loose, and Waltman's there to grab it. Danny Waltman, one of the gentlemen of the sport. An artist, a musician.
It's weird seeing him without the parrot on the shoulder. I've gotten so used to guitarist Danny Waltman over the last couple of years.
His Facebook live feeds are wonderful. Great tackle of the ball out of the air by Mitchell Cardenas.
It wouldn't be safe for the parrot, but I would love to see it one of these days. He has the parrot in goal on the shoulder.
That'd be a Tino Lettieri tribute if he did it. High pressure. Waltman gets it away. Keats over to Caceres, and Cardenas will pressure him. A famous goalkeeper of the 1980s, primarily the Minnesota Strikers, Tino Lettieri, had a parrot named, I believe, Oscar, a stuffed parrot named Oscar.
It was a stuffed parrot.
Yes.
So it wasn't
like a real parrot.
Danny Waltman, who actually has a real, live, beautiful red and green parrot.
Yes.
Who joins him for his solo guitar videos that he shares with the world on Facebook Live.
In the early years of the MISL, Lettieri would keep the stuffed parrot in his net, and then about, I think it was 85 or 86, the league ruled that he could no longer keep the parrot
They ruled against
in his net.
the stuffed parrot.
Yes. And then in the MISL All-Star game, Lettieri started, and he snuck Oscar 2, the second parrot, into the net. Everyone could see it. It was on national TV, and officials took it away from him.
The parrot did not get to make its triumphant return.
I believe it was Gino DiPolito, the famous referee, who took it.
You know, there's a lot of great arena soccer historians out there. I would like for you to please verify everything that Craig Elston just shared with me and you watching right now. If you can please verify these stories about Oscar 2 in the 1986 MISL All-Star game. I would greatly appreciate it. You loyal fact checkers out there. Thank you.
As Casey Stengel would say, you could look it up.
Can I?
Yes. I mean, how did I learn all this stuff? Mostly by watching YouTube videos, but of the MISL.
I'm intrigued.
3:46 to go in the second quarter.
You had me at stuffed parrot.
Your announcers have not lost the plot. Trust me. The game has been kind of humbly rolling along. Here's Pereira trying to change that, and he lost the touch, trying to trickle out to the right toe. Leo in traffic. Drew a crowd and lost the ball. Dantas, lovely backheel pass to Springham. Canale now got past the slide tackle attempt. Felipe's back up, and it's chipped off of him by Juan Manuel Rojo, but not out. The Stars trying to puncture the veil of the San Diego defense. 3:18 in what's been a scoreless second quarter. Here's Dantas trying to change that. Tried the 1-2. Rojo broke it up. A little pick and roll play there. Pereira. Dantas. That rattled off of the hands of Snare Williams. It was going wide. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Dantas will try again. He's got the one goal of the night for Tacoma back heel. Holloman too high off the glass. Still alive. Felipe in the air. Debray in the air to knock it back to Nick Pereira. And this is the best possession the Stars have had tonight.
I was going to say the whole game. First little bit of good final third possession for Tacoma.
Nick holds the ball to allow a change to take place on the near bench. Sockers have the far bench, so they are trapped on the field right now and at the mercy of the Stars, who have changed their personnel, everyone except Pereira. Nick doesn't take too many shifts off. Here's Caceres, 2:22.
Not the coach anymore. He kind of still is. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not even listed as assistant coach, though.
Not questioning anybody's authority or anything like that. But
Waltman got out a net. Sockers can't get a look at it, though. Really rough touch there by Gutierrez. Gave it right back to the Stars when they had a chance. Ramos, Caceres, and 13 minutes off the quarter clock. 2 left to go. Here's Leo hustling one down. Falling and drawing the foul. Soccer's interest level has waned a bit, I believe, since taking that 5-1 lead. Let's see if they can conjure something in the last 2 minutes here to get the crowd back roaring.
The fine line between complacency and game management.
I agree. I mean, you would say game management, but if they don't get one. Morgan. And here's perhaps a chance. Felipe lines it up, partially blocked and curving into the corner. Hansen pressured. Callahan trying to dig it loose. He does. Charlie, intricate touch off the wall. Morgan scores! Do I know this club or what? 6-1 Sockers. Tavoy has a 6-game goal-scoring streak, his 14th of the year. Tavoy has a 6-game goal-scoring streak, his 14th of the year.
Keep it going. Keep it going, Savoy Morgan. Spanish Town grooving. The Grand Old Arena. Creeping in and getting that one off the feet of Keats, who certainly could have done better to save his blushes. The Tacoma number 3 here is setting it up for Tavoy Morgan. But Tavoy makes no mistake. 6 games in a row, and it's 6-1 for the San Diego Sockers tonight.
And Han Solo says, great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
6 games in a row. Have some respect, Han. Come on.
Yeah, I do this all the time. Canale, loose ball, punted into an open corner. Gutierrez meeting Holloman there. Caceres over to Dantas. Here's Vinny. Lovely step in by Pino. Minute 12 left until halftime. Excellent defensive challenge, and then Serta. There's a wrestling match. He and Canale, and they say, Brian Siggett said that's fine. Did you not know? Oh, wide open. And Snair Williams comes up with a sweet pea of a save.
Canale won the wrestling round 10-9, but unfortunately couldn't finish the goal on the golden opportunity in front of net there.
Sarah punts it out. Just laughing. I mean, basically what Sigic was saying is you're both continuously fouling simultaneously, so why should I call it? Cardenas dug that one out of the air to get it down the field. 27 seconds left in the second quarter.
Dantas verifying such there. Looking up, saying, much
hey,
time.
I just want to let you know, we do have, of course, some great historians and great listeners. And we have a man open in his defensive zone to punt it out, Pee Wee Ortega. Eric Bergrud, the color announcer for Kansas City. A long shot, Waltman, post and crossbar joint is what Danny hits to end the half. Lettieri's bird was called Ozzy.
Ozzy!
Which is a familiar of Oscar.
Okay.
I'm just a little more formal.
You get a 7 out of 10 on this history report.
And it got red carded when he tried to bring it back. So I was right about that.
Okay.
All right? I was mostly right.
I'll give you a B minus. You get an 8 out of 10.
Minus?
An 8 out of 10.
Oscar, Ozzy, very close. 6-1 Sockers have the lead. We'll be hearing from head coach Phil Salvaggio with Melissa May shortly. A 5-1 first quarter, a 1-0 second quarter in favor of the home squad. Tavoy Morgan's 14th goal of the year, the only goal of that second stanza. In the first quarter, it was Escoto, Rojo, Childs, De Oliveira, and Charlie Gonzalez. 6 goals, 6 goal scorers. Soccer's quite democratic in their attack here tonight.
And shout out to the professors of arena soccer out there tuning into the game tonight. I love it.
Let's head down to the floor now, where head coach Phil Salvaggio has just arrived at our broadcast position with Melissa May.
All right, Coach, the elephant in the room is obviously your starting goalkeeper, Boris Pardo, is suspended. How did you adjust so quickly tonight?
Well, it was really up to a young kid. He's 22 years old, Xavier. He came in out of nowhere, and he's doing a fantastic job with a couple big saves tonight.
It seems like the force is here tonight. The fans are here. Do you think they're helping you guys tonight?
Definitely. The whole thing is, when you got your starting goalie out and the team is rallying right now, we got another half to go, so it's not over. We've been here before, and we've lost games here. So.
Now, this time last week you were in Chihuahua, played 2 games there, came back on Wednesday, played another game, played a game tonight, and you have a game on Sunday. How are you adjusting players' minutes and stuff like that to make sure you're ready for Sunday as well?
That's right. We got to be ready for the second half. We're only going to take a half at a time. And right now, we got to make sure we come out just as strong, or it's going to be a long game.
Best takeaways from the first half?
The boys are playing well. They're actually sticking up for our goalie and trying really hard defensively. So we just got to keep that effort up.
Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Melissa May. And as we head out to the halftime break, let's take a look at career point number 600 for the great number 37. Pride of Poway and SDSU, Craig Childs. 6-1 Sockers. We'll hear from Childs and Charlie Gonzalez on halftime next.
All right, yeah, thanks, for sure, I'll be there. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm running by the field right now. You're never gonna guess. Dude, Medina's here. I think he's trading for a comeback to the Sockers.
What are you talking about? Medina? He retired 2 years ago. He's too old, bro.
Oh, dude. You're right, bro. He's too old. Okay, so that barbecue, yeah.
Don't wait for the main. Call your Cairo today.
Dr. Corey's office, how can we help you?
I got this. Let's get him in.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Medina. We'll see you shortly.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
yourself to the finishing line. Your team. The perfect fit. The game ball. Are you ready? Soccer Loco, next level performance.
On the field with Craig Childs, who scored his 598th and 599th points tonight in what wound up being an 8-7 shootout win. Craig, this game had a lot of twists and turns. How did you guys turn it around in the fourth quarter?
You know, honestly, we had a really sluggish start and warm-up, and we knew that, and they caught us. You know, we thought they would be equally tired, and they jumped on us in the beginning, and we just had to slowly work our way back into the game. You know, we had a really good fourth. We felt hard done by that goal being taken away, and, you know, we kept our cool and we stayed in the game.
You're now 4 for 4 on sixth attacker. You've put the sixth attacker on the floor 4 times. You've scored 4 goals. What's working out there?
I made a joke that maybe we should go sixth attacker in the beginning of the game next time. You know, honestly, we work on sixth attacker a fair amount, but we never really have this much success, and it's nice to see. It's important to have that in your back pocket deep in games, and to be honest, we're confident that we can scratch and claw our way back into games and pull out a victory.
Escoto taking that shootout with 24 seconds left. What was the thought process behind that?
Could have gone either way. You know, honestly, I felt like he had the confidence to take it, and you know, yeah, I could have put it on my shoulders too. And I'm getting older, and I got to kind of pass the torch at some point, and I felt like it was right to lift Escoto up in that moment, and you know, kudos for him for having the courage to do that, because it's a pressure situation.
Craig, last thing. This club had every right to kind of toss this game away tonight. You were behind 5-1. You had a goal taken away, followed by a goal scored. Instead of being up down 1, you were down 3. What does it say about the character of the Sockers early in the year to pull this one out?
Yeah, truthfully, we're a tight-knit group, and we have a never-say-die attitude. And, you know, we were in that game at halftime understanding that, dude, we can score 3 goals in 5 minutes and put ourselves right back in the equation. And so we stayed focused. You know, we did a lot of complaining about the refs in the first half. I'll be honest, you know, publicly, that we've been hosed by the refs in multiple games in a row, in our opinion. And again, we feel the same way. We got absolutely screwed. We bitched and whined a little bit too much in the first half, and we regained our focus and zoned in the second half, and I think it showed.
Charlie Gonzalez, I don't think anybody thought you were going to play tonight. Just take me through the beginning that was able to get you out on the floor.
You know, it just started with the treatment that I get. You know, we have Paul, you know, we call him the MVP. You know, we have Anne-Marie. I go to Olympus, you know, I get treatment and, you know, just resting. But as a player, you know, you want to get on the field. Doesn't matter what game it is, you know, especially here, you know, against my other team from last season. But, you know, just taking care, resting it, you know, not pushing it. But it was a 50-50 at the end. They just told me, hey, it's up to you. If you want to play, you know, go for it. But just make sure if something happens, just let us know right away. But that's what I did. And luckily, nothing happened. You know, I'm blessed. You know, God was taking care of me. So blessed.
Charlie, tell me about sixth attacker, because you guys are now 4 for 4 putting the sixth attacker on the floor. Usually you're wearing that jersey. What worked well tonight?
It's just the mentality from all the guys. We started obviously slow in the first 2 quarters, but in the locker room we talked about it, we switched it up right away, and this is the thing that I love about this team. It doesn't matter the score. These guys, when they click, when that switch goes on, it's like, a whole different team.
And speaking of that, this was a game that really could have gone the other way. You had a goal disallowed, you had a shootout, weird thing happening at the end of overtime. What does it speak to the club's character?
They have a strong mentality. Obviously, we're down by 4 or 5 goals, just coming back, and at the end, guys step up. No one shies away from anything, and we missed a shootout at the end, but we have each other's back, and it doesn't matter if we score or not. We still push each other, and we get the win like that.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Your team. The perfect fit. The game ball. Are you ready? Soccer Loco, next level performance.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the finer things in life.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
All right, yeah, thanks, for sure. I'll be there. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm running by the field right now. You're never going to guess. Dude, Medina's here. I think he's training for a comeback to the Sockers.
What are you talking about? Medina? He retired 2 years ago. He's too old, bro.
Oh, dude. You're right, bro. He's too old. Okay, so that barbecue, yeah.
Don't wait for the main. Call your Cairo today.
Dr. Corey's office, how can we help you?
I got this. Let's get him in.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Medina. We'll see you shortly.
Halftime here, Star Wars Night, Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Kids soccer youth halftime match taking place right now. Sockers look like men playing with boys at points in the first half. They own a 6-1 lead. Next Sunday, that's February 6th, Sockers will honor the men and women who have held the line throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, our hardworking frontline medical heroes. That will be as the Sockers take on these Tacoma Stars once again for a 5 p.m. kickoff. But fans, you've got to get this supporters scarf. All fans in attendance receive a brand new soccer supporters scarf designed by our own Cheeto Jerry Jimenez. We absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best scarves we have had in the history of this iteration of the San Diego Sockers in 13 years. You don't have to buy it. You'll get it for free, courtesy of our partners at Kaiser Permanente San Diego. Get your tickets for a great giveaway and a fun night. Go to sdsockers.com/tickets. First half highlights now on MASL TV. And after a tentative first couple minutes, the Sockers got rolling. Xavier Snare Williams, his first ever pro start. Early test, early punch save. Big moment for the young man. Starting to recognize the fracas in the crease and denying Nick Pereira at close range. Because Tacoma couldn't take the lead first, the Sockers would. And some sloppy play, as you see first again, another save by Xavier Snare Williams. Really just doing a very nice job in net. Now here come the goals. It's Brandon Escoto working his way through. Shot from outside. Knocked down by Morgan. Gets a third chance and finds a wide open Escoto on the back post. 1-0 on Brandon's 7th goal of the season. See Escoto working in the corner there, finding Juan Manuel Rojo unmarked in front. An easy goal for 2-0, and then Sockers on a blue card shootout on Danny Waltman for a handball outside the box. Craig Childs, career point number 600 in his illustrious career. A deflection by Juan Gonzalez led to the Sockers' 4th goal. Great run out by the fastest Socker, Christian Gutierrez. Terrible touch by the defender of Tacoma. And Leonardo de Oliveira says, I'll take that gift. Thank you very much. Vinny Dantas got the Stars on the board as Snare Williams couldn't control that shot on low post. Banged it in for his 4th goal of the year. But on a quick restart, Cesar Cerda found Charlie Gonzalez, who perfectly found the back right corner of the net. That made it 5-1, and after a mostly scoreless second quarter, late magic, Charlie off the wall, off Corey Keats, and onto the toe of Tavoy Morgan for his 14th goal of the season. Those are your highlights. We'll be right back with the second half on MASL TV.
Your team. The perfect fit. The game ball. Are you ready? Soccer Loco, next level performance.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
All right, yeah.
Getting ready for the start of the second half from Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Thank you so much for being with us and making us part of your Friday evening. My name's Craig Elston, along with our tremendous TVX video crew. You see the Sockers in their beautiful Mandalorian-themed kits, courtesy of the great folks at OT Sports. And while we have just a second, I wanted to say a special thank you to President Scott Golnick, to Alan LaVenture, Kyle Ward, and all the folks at OT Sports, sports apparel manufacturing company that's the official licensing partner of Lucasfilm, working with teams from all around the country and in various leagues. They worked with us. They got a quick turnaround on these kits for us. They did an incredible job, and we're so thankful to OT Sports. We're ready for the start of the third quarter, and with third quarter commentary and play-by-play, I'm proud to turn the microphone over to my dear friend, Nate Abarea.
And we are both lucky, privileged, blessed to be joined by Baby Yoda this evening. Baby Yoda blessing these gorgeous Soccer's commemorative Star Wars night kits as Tavoy Morgan back heels to Cerda, and it's 7-1. How about that?
Oh,
what
my.
A start for San Diego. Beautiful patience from Tavoy Morgan, and just as he assisted Escoto back in the first quarter with that great bit of patience in front of goal, he does similarly here, but it's with a gorgeous back heel to set up Cerda for 7-1.
And it begins with a wonderful aerial challenge by Felipe Gonzalez. Brought that ball down with his hand. Tavoy knows what to do. That's the confidence you get playing with your teammates for a full season for the first time. First 2-assist game in Tavoy Morgan Soccer's career to go with a goal. He's got 3 points, Sox up 7-1.
Spanish Town, Jamaica to Saltillo, Mexico for the goal for San Diego. A magnificent 7 for the San Diego Sockers this evening. Kicking off the third quarter with a bang. Cesar Cerda gets his name up in lights at the Grand Old Arena. Nate Abarea and Craig Elston here with you on MASL TV. Tacoma sees Nick Pereira miss this chance, and Dantas blasts wide. Unbelievable. Of all people, as Xavier gets away with a one there and pounces on top of it, of all people to miss that chance at the back post, Nick Pereira.
I mean, he was just too open.
I guess that's what it was. 1 minute about to be done on a running clock here in the third quarter.
He had all the urgency of a man checking his refrigerator.
Juan Carlos Gonzalez. What time of night are we talking about?
Late night.
Okay.
Any turkey in there?
What time of year are we talking about? Here's Escoto.
Late November, apparently.
Crossing off the Kaiser Permanente logo. Down into the corner. Craig Childs, Sockers using the force with a 7-1 lead here on Star Wars night. Waltman Booms into touch. Delay of game against Danny Waltman. No parrot on the shoulder, but a delay of game penalty called.
Hey, by the way, I got some great notes from Pete Richmeyer up in Tacoma during halftime, including that Danny's parrot, JD, passed and he now has a macaw.
Okay. I'm saddened to hear of this news. I'm also happy for the connection with the macaw. Thank you.
Another note, Nick Pereira moved to Washington. He's now the executive director of Washington Youth Soccer, 93,000 in the org.
In the game at hand here, Escoto. Last one, down and wide. Okay, so no more parrot. RIP to the parrot. Macaw, now the bird, the partner of those Danny Waltman music sessions.
Yes.
And Nick Pereira, no longer a resident. I want to finish this news flash right. Nick Pereira, no longer a resident of San Diego, a resident of the great state of Washington.
Correct.
Okay, we have wrapped that up. Classy. 2 minutes done. Here in the third quarter, or just about 2 minutes done.
Hey, we are here to send along news, views, and information that you can use.
Is that our new tagline? Soccer play-by-play and news you can use. Right here.
Traffic on the 10s on MASL TV.
Bring me the weather, Craig.
68 and clear.
San Diego, baby. Soccer 7, Stars 1. The score here at the Grand Old Arena.
Yikes.
Nervy moments. Tacoma continue their press. This one back towards the midfield line. Alex Caceres. Caceres slowly, methodically pressing forward. Jeff Bader back in the Tacoma Stars makeup. Those surprise faces, we'll call it, for Tacoma this evening. One of the familiar faces, the man we most looking forward to see, Nick Pereira, guides a nice pass down low. That is almost turned home by Alex Megson, but the shot goes high.
Great work by Pee Wee there.
Caceres pressuring on the aforementioned Pee Wee. 2v1 there for Tacoma. They try to win it back. They can't, and it's cleared all the way back to Danny Waltman.
Noticing for their first ever match, Chavos de Loyal really showing some game awareness, not banging the drums as hard when Xavier's in front of him, and when Danny's there going full hog.
True 12th man, Torero Stadium for San Diego Loyal, and becoming a bit of a 7th man, 7th person this evening for San Diego. For the Sockers this time around, Leo contributing defensively, which you like to see, and then contributing the dazzling footwork, and he never even falls over. Classy.
First registered block of the year for Leonardo de Oliveira. But his foot skill, we'll say it again, worth the price of a season ticket just to watch him dance.
And certainly worth the price of a supporters section ticket. So come on out Sunday night. Join Los Chavos. Join everybody here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Say hi to us if you have time, if you can make it all the way up to Rosehead. Craig gets down there. He's a man of the people still. I tend to hide up here these days.
Masked man of the people.
Travis Peterson still finds us, though. Makes his way all the way up the stairs when he has things to collect. 10:50 on a running clock here in the third quarter. Pereira lays it off. Pereira back with it. Pereira save. Xavier Snare Williams. That's going to be possibly a delay of game. Yes, a delay of game.
Another nice save, though, by the X-Man. Xavier's really shown well in this match so far.
There's only one X-Man in San Diego, and he plays the oldies on Sunday nights. I feel like Xavier's going to have to make a few more highlight reel saves before I can call him the X-Man.
Okay.
That one's high and wide.
Well, I was going Star Wars X-Wing formation.
Okay. I will have that one. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Management appreciates this.
Nick Pereira, a resident of the state of Washington. I want to verify that. Dantas, not sure where he calls home. He's been around the world and back, Benny Dantas, in his soccer career.
Oh boy.
Christian Gutierrez to Rojo. Rojo tried to find Gutierrez, reciprocate the pass that he received. Gutierrez did a hell of a job to get that back for the team in the black tops Baby Yoda down near the ribcage. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Sockers have scored 1 here in this third period. Halftime score was 6-1, 7-1 currently. Dantas across the face, and it just goes right past the foot of Canale. The UCSD Triton in front of Los Chavos could not get the glory.
There we go.
But now somebody has to score for Tacoma, and that somebody is Corey Keats. It's Sockers 7, Tacoma Stars 2 with 9:28 left in the third quarter. Tacoma simply had to find a way to put one in the net after that little sustained period of pressure.
Indeed, and the Sockers going for steals there. Two different midfielders, Wangan and Charlie, both reaching in with the feet to try and get the steal. And when Canale was able, nice little wiggle there, Xavier made the commitment. Can't blame him for coming out. And 5-point game.
As the heavy breathing of Darth Vader comes out in support of the opposition party. Score does indeed go from 7-1 to 7-2. Tacoma trying to chip away. 1-1 now the score as far as here in the third quarter. Back to the halftime deficit that they saw in front of them of 5 goals.
How about Chodas?
How about Brandon Escoto? Across the red line, dancing, weaving. Escoto, still Escoto. Charlie. Cerda.
That was saucy.
Cardenas. Back to Cerda. Who got a goal for himself in this third quarter. Early on, assisted by Tavoy Morgan. Tavoy Morgan tries to spin past former San Diego State Aztec to Bray Holloman. It's back with Cerda now. Cerda on his right foot. Save Danny Waltman. Hell of a save by Danny Waltman. Strong down with the left hand, I believe. Strong reach down to his left.
And Charlie was right there if he let the rebound go.
DeBray. Passes out of the back for Tacoma. White and blue melting in with that orange and gold diamond formation on those shirts. Attacking from left to right on your screens. Here in this third quarter. Lovely wall pass to himself from Gutierrez. Is he through on goal? Will he have a chance? I think he was trying to maybe play that one off the wall again. Going for the double. Has a little self-Wallace scorer there, but unfortunately the pass didn't come off and ended up in the hands of Waltman. Nearing a timeout here in the third quarter. Might be the final chance before that whistle comes for Nick Pereira. Tacoma trying to climb back into the contest. Pereira slowing the game down to his pace. He likes to do that.
Yes.
Lull you to sleep and then spin and do his thing and score goals for Tacoma. We're going to keep it right here. The mandatory timeout comes here on MASL TV. Caceres over to Dantas. Dantas shoot, shot, blocked. Back with Vinny Dantas. Alex Caceres. Colombiano. Over to Nick Pereira. Pereira wanted to swivel and shoot. Instead, the aforementioned Colombiano took a shot and put it just wide. Tussled down by the boards. A lot of contact and look out. My goodness, something came off the glass there.
Yeah, the side barrier.
Oh.
The padding barrier on the glass.
And the padding is okay as we reach the mandatory in the funkiest way possible, but that part right above the padding right there is not padded at all.
Hard,
and that's
hard plastic,
hard
I think.
plastic that could have come down on somebody's head there, and thankfully it didn't. And we're not going to imagine anything crazy because nothing crazy happened in the end of it. So exhale, but let's get that thing put back together properly as we're going to take it to break, I believe, here on MASL TV. So we are going to take a break. 7-2 the score in favor of the San Diego Sockers with 6:44 left in the third quarter.
as they repair the glass stanchion here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego. It is 7-2 Soccer's third quarter. Reminder that we are having a live auction right now on the Live Source app benefiting San Diego Food Bank, where we are auctioning off our Soccer's players' game-worn Mandalorian kits that you see down on the floor right now. Download the Live Source app if you haven't. If you've got it on your phone, go ahead and open up that bad boy, because the auction will close at 10:30 p.m. tonight. Every dollar that you commit to a kit is going to go to San Diego Food Bank to help address food insecurity here in San Diego County. That's our Live Source Star Wars Night Mandalorian Kit Auction. Jump on there, be generous, support the clubs, the league, and San Diego Food Bank.
You heard Craig correctly. That auction taking place right now. So as you hear us talking about it, you can be a part of it. Jump on, contribute to a good cause, and get something mighty fine in return. Okay, the glass and the boards have been fixed. We're going to get back to Arena Soccer's. DeBray Holloman takes care of the restart. Gives it over to Ramos, who shoots. Save made calmly. Xavier Snare Williams, the pride of Oceanside. Love the O-side native with the 0 on the back. Looks like he's repping for his hometown as he makes his Soccer's debut tonight.
Whoa.
He had aforementioned home team almost with a chance out of nothing there, but Gonzalez saw it trickle away. It's DeBray Holloman. Plays up the wing. Good slide there from Gonzalez. Got to specify. That was Juan Gonzalez with the slide. And now it's Leo with a chance on goal. Still Leo, still Leo, still Leo. Save Danny Waltman. Under 6 minutes remaining on a running clock here in the third quarter. Nate Abarea and Craig Elston with you. Coming to you live from Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Pleasure and a privilege to be bringing the action to you wherever and however you're watching. Smartphone, tablet. Brandon Escoto. Ooh. Craig Childs save with the left paw from Danny Waltman.
What a lovely reaction save that was.
Under 5.5 remaining. That was a save worthy of you watching on a big screen TV. No tablet or smartphone for that save. Childs tucked in the corner. Danny Waltman with a funky one off the boards there. That left paw getting a lot of action here in the third as we near 5 minutes remaining. The third of 4 quarters here in San Diego. 7-2 the Soccer's lead. They led 6-1 at halftime if you're just joining us. The deficit for Tacoma, the same as it was 10 minutes ago.
By the way, if you're the person out there who had the high bid on Leonardo de Oliveira's jersey, better go back. I just outbid you.
Attempted centering there from Craig Childs.
Childs down, hasn't gotten up.
Uh-oh. Chance for Cerda, shot blocked by Holloman. Childs slow to his feet. He's almost back up. He's on his knees right now. He says he's okay.
Maybe got the wind knocked. Oh, it looks like he got a dead leg.
Yeah,
looks like he got kicked in the thigh.
Thigh and almost the hip area. Get a chance, Craig, to possibly see on the replay what happened as training staff's out for San Diego.
Craig Childs with a shootout goal tonight, his 600th career point in his great career, and then it looked like just kind of a nasty Charlie horse or a stinger in the thigh. He's up, he's wincing. He's Craig Childs. He'll be back. Probably score another goal. That's what he does. Our goal is to remind you to come back to Pechanga Arena, San Diego this Sunday, 2 nights from tonight, 5 p.m. kickoff. It's First Responders Night as Utica City FC makes its first ever appearance against the Sockers and in the city of San Diego. Not only will we be honoring our great police, fire, paramedic, EMTs, what have you, the folks who run in when danger lurks, but also everyone who arrives will receive a Sockers branded water bottle, courtesy of your attendance. So get your ticket, sdsockers.com/tickets, 866-799-GOAL.
Ticking down past 4:20 left in the third quarter. Tacoma riding with their number 25, Michael Ramos, up the right wing. Stuck on those boards. Back to feet of Jeff Bader. Nick Pereira back in the game. Pereira getting into a little bit of trouble there, and is he going to commit the foul to boot?
Oy.
Yeah, he might have committed the foul twice. He pounds the ball in frustration. Not used to seeing Nick Pereira give away possession in the midfield like that, but that's exactly what happened, and then Leo had some fun with him.
Treated Charlie like a pinball between two bumpers right there.
I beg your pardon. Charlie on the ball there, taking that contact. Pino, knocked away by Dantas, fighting back for it, continues fighting back for it, climbing on the back of Danny Manitti. Corey Keats, who got the last goal in this game, the goal that made it 7-2. Chance for the Sockers on the break. Pee-wee with Christian running with them. Save Danny Waltman. Big save. Danny Waltman keeps his team kind of sort of still in it. But are they out of the woods just yet? Well, Christian Gutierrez lets him off the hook there as he slices that left-footed shot high and wide. 3:19 left in the third. Waltman getting some momentum back there. A couple of big saves. A few big saves here in this third quarter. One of the great characters in arena soccer and the entire American soccer landscape, the indoor, outdoor, beach trifecta, bring it all together in the form of Danny Waltman in goal. Wherever he goes, does not lack for entertainment. We love entertainment. Hope you're entertained watching this one. Tacoma, I'd like to make this a little bit more intriguing and entertaining contest going into the fourth quarter. If they were to get one more goal, you got to say, soccer starts sweating just a little bit. Pereira, just with a little bit of a sloppy pass picked off by Gonzalez. Gonzalez forward to Leo. Leonardo de Oliveira, cross, goal. Juan Manuel Rojo, goal for San Diego. Goal! Assisted by Leonardo de Oliveira. Brilliant stuff for the Sockers. Rio de Janeiro to Tijuana for 8-2.
You know Leo's got the vision, the no-look pass just out of the side of the eye, spotting Rojo for his second goal of the match. And Juan Manuel Rojo has consecutive games with a brace. A defender with 6 goals now. Extremely impressive, and of course for Leo, you love that, but what I really like to see is how the Sockers are getting those counterattack balls out for you to run on.
As the crowd shout back, last name Juan Manuel Rojo, the cry from the Sockers faithful here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego, as Cardenas gets in a little bit of trouble. Gutierrez trying to get out. We've had a few of these legitimate stramashes down there this third quarter. Bodies flying everywhere. Pile up of humanity. As some announcers like to say, Pereira, as a whistle eventually comes, and the foul goes against Pereira. Sockers wanted to get another one of those quick transitions going, not so fast.
A very frustrated Nick Pereira out there tonight. But this Sockers club has been in charge since minute 6 of the first quarter.
8-2 the score. They led 6-1 at halftime. They led 5-1 at the end of the first quarter.
Now, if you want to know the secret sauce to this year's team, I'm going to point to 2 Tijuanense who have brought the speed that San Diego was lacking with veteran clubs in past years. Juan Manuel Rojo has the ability to beat you with his speed down on the floor, and I was watching floor level in Ontario Wednesday when he did it many times. Here's Charlie.
It's down for the Sockers. Unlucky bounce off the boards. Fly up from Michael Ramos, getting on the end of his own touch there. Fortunately, ran out of steam once the double team came. Pereira pressuring in the corner. This one rolls back to Cardenas.
And the other guy, again, Christian Gutierrez.
Yes.
One of the fastest players in the league. His athleticism, he's easily the most fit soccer. And when you add his confidence now, Nate, he's become a true weapon.
Goal-scoring confidence. Confidence apparent for Christian. And you talk about is a drive from the right wing, goes just high off the right foot of Keats. I'm going to finish up on that point on Christian Gutierrez. The quick transition, the counter-attack game, the hold the low block and then fly out the other way. That's the kind of game that gets a player like Christian Gutierrez involved. Slow half-court sets don't utilize the skill set of a player like Christian Gutierrez. You love to see him be able to fly on this big field here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego, and get in those 2v1, 2v2 situations. And you love Manuel Rojo, as you said, with back-to-back braces. He wears the number 2 on his back and about 2 straight games with 2 goals. And as we head to break here on MASL TV, you see this assist from Leonardo de Oliveira. No look across the face. Juan Manuel Rojo slots it home for 8-2 to San Diego. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
Thanks, for sure, I'll be there. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm running by the field right now. You're never gonna guess. Dude, Medina's here. I think he's training for a comeback to the Sockers.
What are you talking about? Medina? He retired 2 years ago. He's too old, bro.
Oh, dude. You're right, bro. He's too old. Okay, so that barbecue, yeah.
Don't wait for the main. Call your Cairo today.
Dr. Corey's office, how can we help you?
I got this. Let's get him in.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Medina. We'll see you shortly.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
Your team. The perfect fit. The game ball. Are you ready? Soccer Loco, next level performance.
Chill.com is the official CBD brand of the MASL, helping our athletes reach their maximum potential by promoting proper and expedited recovery. Welcome to Club Chill.
Club Chill, huh? Club Chill. I like it. I'm down with Club Chill. I'm
Chill
down with
the
championship
legends.
banners as well.
Chill with the legends, retired numbers, championship banners, 15 of them hanging.
Sockers with 15 championship banners and a 6-goal lead. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, we see Sonny having a good time. A couple of frisbee toss winners. You go whole seasons without seeing 2 frisbee toss winners, 2 in the same night. Here at Pechanga Arena, San Diego this evening. Star Wars night. A beautiful night it's been. Brilliant kits, a Mandalorian-themed Sockers kits, featuring my favorite Star Wars character of all time, of all the thousands and thousands and thousands of years of Star Wars action. I do love me some Baby Yoda. Great to see Baby Yoda on the kits for the Sockers this evening. You see him right there. Gotta look closely. Right there, tucked away near the ribcage. The best part of these commemorative Star Wars jerseys for San Diego. They lead 8-2. There's 15 minutes left in the game. My name is Nate Abaurrea. Great to be with you on a Friday night in San Diego. And for fourth quarter play-by-play, here is Craig Elston.
Thank you, Nate. Michael Ramos wants to get involved in the scoreboard. the 5-goal scorer, productive midfielder of the Stars, doing some shimmy shaking, trying to shake and bake on Leonardo de Oliveira. That's Leo's area of expertise. DeBray Holloman and the Stars going right to left as you watch fourth quarter action on MASL TV Live. The Sockers in their Mando kits will go left to right. Chase Hansen deliberate to Holloman. Gutierrez lining him up, wall pass right to the top of the arc. Guerrero Pino there. Nobody in Tacoma white, yellow, orange, and navy blue. Leo double teamed. The X-Man scrambling, uses his one touch to get it to Gutierrez, who's the master of the sidewall self-pass. Run down by Holloman and the Stars as the first minute of the fourth quarter leaks off. Chavo still loyal in the house. Over 80 supporters down behind the goal to the right of your screen, banging the drum, adding the atmosphere tonight.
A touch from Pereira.
Nick punched away, header try. Xavier gets 2 saves for the price of 1.
Pereira, still silky as ever. A little gassed here in the fourth quarter, but still doing what he does best. All the way to the finish.
Bad pass there now. We'll mention it one more time. The Sockers are playing their 4th match in 8 games, and they've got another match on Sunday. So what do you think here, Nate, in terms of what the priorities should be from our General Phil Salvaggio leading the Rebel Alliance down there and the rest of the charges?
I think once this fourth quarter gets under maybe the 9 or 8 minute mark, you'd start to just make sure that you get the win.
Long ones wide from left wing by Caceres.
You take off a few of the star players. I mean, star players for San Diego as far as the final few minutes of this game goes. Get a little beauty rest to some of the leading scorers and make sure everyone's fresh for Sunday night.
In particular, you need to think about a couple players who have been nursing hamstring injuries.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think Craig Childs is going to come back into this game after that dead leg moment we saw. I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times before, but based on what you're talking about right there, I wouldn't be surprised if Childs stays on the bench for the rest of this as a precaution.
I mean, short of maybe a free kick situation.
Right.
You wouldn't expect it. You got 2 young bucks in Tavoy and Gutierrez that can keep running. Here's a free kick just inside the red line on left wing. Nick Pereira sends it across the pitch. Caceres looking to return the favor to Nick. Too high to get down to number 10's head. Good battle in the corner there by Escoto. Ramos gets it away. And the Stars continue to matriculate the ball around. Cardenas knocks it off of Corey Keats. Cardenas lifts it to the red line. Morgan runs it down in between Caceres and Ramos. Morgan, with the man tugging on his heel, gets it loose. Here's Felipe with Churras in the middle. Felipe Gonzalez lost the touch out in front of him, but there's his twin Juan to settle things down. De Churras is the 3rd minute of the fourth quarter. Gets ready to walk out into the night. Churras gets held up by Keats. Brandon did his best to embellish that and got the call.
Another look at it here.
Oh, I mean, okay.
A lot of shirt tugging tonight, and I'm thoroughly convinced it's because the kits are so nice.
Please give me that, Brandon. I want your Mando kit. Corey, you should have gone to the merch store at halftime. Here's Tavoy off the wall, but we got a whistle in the box for a foul. Wow. If this is, depends on the level of penalty here. Could they call top arc, penalty kick? What are we doing? We're going top arc. And emphasizing your point, Craig Childs won't play anymore tonight because he is not out on this free kick. That is your telltale sign. But again, why would you? Here's Charlie. Fakes once. Now Gutierrez! Great save by Waltman.
Bravo. The Macaw would be proud.
Escoto. You know when the Macaw is proudest? When Danny feeds him. Daddy, I love you.
The late Aussie would have been proud of that save as well.
Here is Pino. Pino trying to feed Gutierrez. Canale did well to front him defensively. Headed out of the air by Pino. Here comes Guerrero. Guerrero on the move. Cuts it. Left wing. Gutierrez blocked away. Christian's 4-game goal-scoring streak is on the line here tonight. Tavoy already extended his streak to 6 with his 14th of the year. And if you joined us late, Craig Childs on a shootout goal in the first quarter picked up his 600th career point, combined PASL and MASL. Alex Megson now, the silent assassin. Ramos over to the surging Chase Hansen, who collects the ball off the Soccer Loco logo, works on the goal wall, spits it to the middle. Xavier Snare Williams says, I got it, and X wings it out to Cerda. Cesar, Morgan. These two combined on a goal to start the third quarter on a backheel pass, as a matter of fact. Morgan tried to backheel it, and the Sockers still have it as the Chavos keep the drums humming. Charlie's pass hit the hand inadvertently of a star and will lead to a quick restart. The MASL announced last week at the National Coaches Convention that this fall the league will hold its first ever college draft. 2-man game, Pee Wee and Leo. Leo standing on the ball, sole of the right foot, sends it over. Cardenas shooting to the back post. Ball whistled its way in between 2 Stars and 2 Sockers and didn't find a toe either way. Visit MASLsoccer.com for more information on the new MASL College Draft. Great move by the league. Continuing to stitch together the tapestry of fabric between the indoor and outdoor game. I tell you what, you can look at a club like Kansas City Comets to see the value of really working with colleges and local colleges in Kansas City's case. Here's the run on left wing. Rojo would love to have his first ever hat trick. Instead, it's Morgan shooting it right into the midriff of Danny Waltman.
Shouts out to everybody out in Kansas City, supporting the game at all levels and all facets. One of the great soccer hubs of these United States, and slowly but surely becoming one of the soccer hubs of North America. Love everything I'm seeing out in KC.
Dantas backheel pass Caceres off the Soccer Script logo. Dantas knocked the loose ball down, but Gutierrez was able to dig it out, and now Pee Wee's attempted pass forward was deflected. Kicked down by Philippe, and make that Juan, and here come the Sockers. It's Leo. Leo's got Juan on the left wing, tried to feed him, gets the ball back to his toe, shoots, it's blocked. Spits back over to Juan, to Felipe Gonzalez. And now Christian Gutierrez. 8.5 to go, fourth quarter. No scoring yet in this frame. The Sockers have no need to score. They are up 8-2. They're in complete control of this one. They have been all game long. Cerda. Here's Tavoy. To Cerda, try to feed him again. Trying for a career-high 3 assist night is Tavoy Morgan there.
Love the target forward play, classic number 9 stuff.
Scotto, under 8 to go now in the fourth. Next whistle at the official's discretion will be our final mandatory timeout of the match.
Talked about it in the opening. We were down on the pitch, and talk about it right now. Tavoy Morgan, when he's at his best, it's very much a mirror of a lot of what Nick Pereira has done over the years, a lot of what Craig Childs has done over the years, a lot of what Frank Tayu has done over the years.
There's the great look to a Scotto.
It
just
all
missed.
starts with that hold-up play and
Yes.
sucking that extra defender in. It is an art form that has been done by the best of them, and I'm telling you, he's right on that level of the guys I'm mentioning.
And a lower center of gravity than some of those targets at 5'9".
Maybe that's a blessing.
Shot goal! Felipe! Golazo and 3 assists for Tavoy. 9-2.
Nice hold-up play from the number 9 there. Look at this from Tavoy Morgan. He draws the second defender. He uses the low center of gravity, and he puts it on a silver platter. And the twin says, mine, golazo.
7:44, the time of Felipe Gonzalez's 4th goal of the season. It's a 4-point night for Tavoy Morgan. It's a 9-2 lead, laughing and scratching. This is the way to victory. Take a break. Back with the finish on MASL TV.
The live source auction benefiting the San Diego Food Bank wraps up at 10:30 this evening. Again, the auction wraps up at 10:30 this evening. Get your bids in. Get them in now. I feel like I'm running a good telethon here. Get the bids in now. The auction is still live. You have a little over an hour, but don't waste time because people are bidding left and right. The person to my left is outbidding people as I talk. Right now, game-worn Mandalorian Star Wars Soccer's kits available in that auction, and all the money, so much benefit. San Diego Food Bank. Ooh, Xavier makes a nice save there, Craig.
Yes, on the short post. That's kind of the remaining story now. It's not goals scored, it's goals allowed. Megson off the wall, and Gutierrez kicks it out, but only to defensive midfield. Corey Keats able to track it down. 6:45 to go in this one.
What a story that would be if Xavier Snare Williams can only give up 2 goals in 4 quarters in his Soccer's debut. And it hasn't been for lack of shots faced.
No.
He's made some big saves.
Dantas. There's another one! What a save! An absolute rocket off the foot of Dantas. Kid can stop shots. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, we can call him the X-Man now.
Morgan, wide. Make that Hansen, pardon me. Dantas. Mama would prefer you just call him Sweet Pea. He's been sweet tonight. 6 minutes to go, running clock, 4th quarter. The X-Man, the X-Wing.
Speaking of the oldies and Oceanside, Rosie and the Originals, Angel Baby, another great story out of Oceanside, California. X becoming the Soccer's angel this evening, replacing Boris Pardo for the whole weekend. This is part 1 of the twin bill for the man we're now calling the X-Man in goal for San Diego.
Here's the shot off the wall, blocked away. Jeff Bader trying to get something going, the old hand. Take a look at what we're seeing team stats-wise right now. Nate just checking out the scoreboard to see they've X 14 of 16 right now. 14 saves. Delightful line. Let's see what the last 5 minutes and change do.
It's a nice percentage. Nice save percentage.
It's what the other guy, it's what Eduardo Poyo Cortez did in his one start for the Sockers, 14 of 16. So see if he can build on it or keep it right there. Dante says you're going to have to suffer another shot. Pino says, no, you won't. I'm going to steal it. Guerrero Pino on the move. On the move. Run down by Caceres. Picked off. Back and forth game. Pee-wee trying to get cheeky and give it back to Pino, who's got a big smile on his face. And the Sockers are officially in laugh and scratch mode as we reach the final 5 minutes, presented by Calafino Tequila. Enjoy the fino things in life, courtesy of our friends at Calafino. Go to calafinotequila.com. Last weekend, Jerry Jimenez and I were at the Calafino Lounge in Carlsbad doing the English language broadcast of the Sockers Chihuahua matches. You can find those English broadcasts, by the way, on our YouTube channel. We uploaded those videos. If you want 2 very exciting games, much more than this one. Here's Rojo Morgan looking for his 5th point of the night. Pee-wee, back heel pass. Everyone's got the hot sauce out right now. Leo, Morgan, Leo, shot, save. Morgan spinning around. Where's the ball? The Stars are dazed and confused right now. Mitchell Cardenas shows some cursory pressure, forcing Waltman to release the ball. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be hearing from Xavier Snare-Williams down on the floor when this one's over with our Melissa May. Ramos, sidewinding run off the shoulder of Cardenas, right into the hands. The pride of El Camino High. Don't tell him he went to Oceanside High School. He's an El Camino kid. That's important. Felipe, in front of the Front Wave Credit Union sign. We'll have our Front Wave goal of the game, our fan save of the game, all still coming up. So stay with us. Lovely sidewall pass, and then Felipe does a back heel flick to nobody. Because I believe the current level to score is must make MASL plays of the week. Here's Pereira. Double teamed, and they're going to call the foul on San Diego. It's going to give the Stars their best look of late at goal number 3 on the night.
Good little test for Xavier Snare-Williams here as the competitive phase of this game has most certainly gone past us, but a big little trial here as a goalkeeper. He's only given up 2, and he's had that phenomenal save percentage. Tacoma, call it a timeout.
I mean,
talk this one over.
Why not? I mean, if you get this one in the next 6, you got yourself a game again. Hey, save big on a great evening out for a group of 20 or more and experience the electric atmosphere just like you heard tonight of a soccer's match day. Do it in a whole new way. Celebrate and create lifelong memories. Attend a home match with your friends, company, co-workers, or sports team. Bring the kids for a birthday party and receive special treats and experiences. You put together the group, we'll take care of the rest. Find out more at sdsoccers.com/groups or visit our tickets rep. Just call Spencer. Give her a call. 866-799-GOAL. Ezra Burdett, Director of Groups and Merchandise. Give her a call. 866-799-GOAL. We are back here Sunday to see Ryan Sigich, Samantha Martinez sharing a giggle in their neon green Capelli Sport kits. Soccer's Utica City FC, 5 p.m. kickoff. Soccer's water bottle to all those in attendance. First responders night. We're going to have police versus fire bubble soccer at halftime. Everyone loves the bubble soccer. And tickets as low as $12 if you want to come out and be a part of this incredible supporter section that you see keeping the energy high. Oh, what a great night it's been to have Chavos de Loyal out with us here tonight. You see them in full throat on the opposite end of the floor. Don't forget, you can get those supporters tickets by phone. Call 866-799-GOAL. It's Caceres. 3 wiggles, a 4th, a 5th. The shot is wide. Ramos booms it. And Sweepy picking it out of the air. Lobs one. Oh. Rojo lobs one. Morgan's 2v1. Oh. One-handed save by Waltman.
Goodness me. What a bit of play that was from everybody involved, from all 4 men that were a part of that play. The 3 Sockers starting the play, going from goalkeeper to goalkeeper in a snap of a finger. Great stuff from both sides.
A complete performance by the San Diego Sockers tonight. Alessandro Canale, and
Waltman
now here's
to the
Pereira.
bench too, 6th attacker, down by 7.
Okay.
I love to see it.
Why not? Tell you who'd love to see it is Christian Gutierrez. He wants to get out there and get a goal and keep his goal streak alive.
That's
He's
his
out
thing,
there
too, that open field talked about.
That's what I'm telling you.
Where
Ramos
he
is
shines.
the 6th attacker.
This is where Christian shines.
I mean, I guess you might as well work on it. Pereira to Ramos to Caceres.
You're down 9-2 with 150 left. Can't hold anything back now.
Caceres. They're doing a nice job moving the ball around. Soccer's trying to build a house defensively. And Gutierrez is at the top of the roof of that house. Caceres, minute 35. What a save! Oh, Sweepy! You gotta be kidding me! One-handed leaping block. Canale lost it. Gutierrez. Oh, here's Ramos. Here's Ramos. Tiptoe passing. Caceres. Back post. Goal! Oh. Corey Keats. He almost got that one. Xavier's playing a great game tonight. 9-3.
Oh, man. Tough one for Xavier there. He can't believe it. Can't believe how it got all the way to Keats. Keats has a brace tonight. Interesting stat line. 3 goals for Tacoma, and Keats has 2 of them as he missed it with his left foot, and it went off his right foot and right calf. And then off the keeper. It's not the cleanest goal you're ever going to see, and that might be the understatement of the night. But it counts just the same. And Keats has 2 goals, probably from a grand total of 2.5 yards.
Yeah.
9-3 the score with a minute 15 left in the fourth.
Yeah, Soccer's defense has been dynamite this year, and one of those things in a game like this, as Waltman's going to run off again. I mean, the hope of the comeback is still alive. They just need 6 goals in 60 seconds.
You can't hold anything back now.
Gone in 60 seconds. Nicolas Cage would approve of this rush by the Stars. We've got a whistle off the play. I think too many men on the floor.
Nicolas Cage would be confused by what he's seeing now.
Blue card for too many men on the floor. They had 7 when you need 6.
It was the Star Wars music. Star Wars theme music put him off. And C-3PO makes his first appearance of the night up on the Jumbotron. You love to see that.
So a late and completely superfluous penalty here. The Sockers have literally no reason to score.
I thought you were going to call CP's appearance superfluous there. No,
completely
that was
superfluous.
Needed. That was needed. That was necessary. R2 and C3, man. That's my thing.
Can Christian Gutierrez score a goal in the final 51 seconds? I guess that's the drama.
That's the final storyline.
That's the final storyline. My storyline is Xavier Snare-Williams tonight. What a performance by the kid. Well, the Sockers can work on their power play now. It's Escoto.
There it is.
Back post. It's Gutierrez.
Oh, he doesn't take the shot.
I know. I thought he was going to take it. Leo, off the wall. Morgan was hunting.
Doesn't he know it's the last remaining storyline that we're paying attention to here? Christian.
Top of the arc. A defensive clearance. Delay of game call against Tacoma. And Escoto says, as R2 flies off the wall, maybe we can fly off the wall here with another shot.
All my friends are here now.
Brandon backs off because it's Gutierrez time. But he missed it high. Smacked that ball. So they're aware.
Get out the way.
They are aware. Here's Leo. Leo, Charlie and Brandon thought about it. Leo's got the step and the room to hit it off the inside of the right post after Waltman blocked it.
What a save by Waltman. My goodness.
7 seconds left, and the Sockers can just sit on this, or they can try with 2 seconds, which they will. The horn sounds before the goal scores. That does not count. No goal. 9-3, the final score. The Sockers victorious tonight.
Escoto
winning
his
by
case.
6. No,
Escoto saying review. Escoto calling for VAR.
No,
up 9-3.
No, Brandon.
As time expires.
The San Diego Sockers are 8-0-1. Improve their point standings total to 22 and extend their lead to 7 standings points over Ontario for second place in the MASL West. Full-time final score after a 1-1 fourth quarter. It's a 9-3 Sockers romp over the Tacoma Stars. The Stars fall to 2-5 tonight.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that. That was on a very, very fun night, filled with entertainment, filled with great play, filled with great saves, great goals. That might take the cake as my favorite moment of the night. Brandon Escoto calling for review, claiming that his goal came before the final horn sounded, and the final score should have been 10-3, with the additional Escoto goal to bookend his goal that opened the scoring way back when, a couple of 3 hours ago, to make it 1-0. Escoto celebrating it and then looking at the ref saying, no. There's no way that horn sounded. Go to review, and actually giving the classic pantomime square, calling for review. No review, and we saw in real time, much to Brandon's chagrin.
Oh my goodness, the cosplayers are out. There's Mando.
Certainly.
Oh, that's Boba Fett, isn't it? I get those two mixed up sometimes.
The horn sounded before Escoto's goal. Xavier Snare-Williams with a brilliant moment that you're seeing right now on your screens.
Here's some more brilliance right here. Look at Phil Salvaggio leading the Sockers over to celebrate Chavos de Loyal.
Corey Keats joining in, saluting Chavos. Corey Keats, who scored a couple goals tonight, going around and applauding the Sockers faithful. That's how good Los Chavos and everyone else were this evening. You love seeing Coach go over there. And that moment, just to finish up, Craig, it was really cool. Boris Pardo serving that 2-game suspension, giving a big old bear hug to Xavier Snare Williams, saying, well done, my friend. Way to fill in for me, and you got one more to go. I'm sure that was the end of the praise there from Boris. Hey, you were good tonight? Let's do it again Sunday.
What a night. The Sockers win it 9-3. Crowd of almost 2,000 here tonight inside Pechanga Arena, San Diego. Biggest crowd of the year. As we wait for Xavier to get back to our broadcast interview position, and you see Juan Manuel Rojo with another 2 goals. Let's bring you our superlatives. And do we start with the goal? Yes, our front wave goal of the game. It's number 600 for Captain Fantastic, Craig Childs. How many times have we seen him do that?
Slot it home, one touch, no nonsense. No nonsense from the shootout here. Watch it. One little classic soul roll. Pick your corner. .600. Waltman, frozen in time and space.
And Craig Childs, that familiar smile as the Sockers captain gets to a gigantic career milestone, 600 career points. Let's now bring you our Fan Saves save of the game. A lot of options for this one from our crew.
Let's see which save it is.
Comes
Max
late.
hits that one right at the end. Got us out of our seats. That was a great, great save from Xavier. The best save he made all night. Of the 15, 16 he made in the end of it, that was the best one. And we'll get one final look at it here before we get to hear from Xavier after his fine performance in his Sockers debut.
The X-Man is downstairs. His first ever pro interview with Melissa May.
All right, Xavier, you can only make your professional debut once. How are you feeling?
I feel so good. So good. Oh my gosh, I feel like a kid in a candy shop. Like, I'm born and raised Oceanside. So coming and playing with the San Diego Sockers is a dream. So like the debut, 9-3 win, can't ask for more. Well, first off, Boris Pardo, amazing keeper, mentor, and he's been like prepping me. So with that, I just carried everybody on my shoulders, and they carried me on their shoulders. And with that, we're just unstoppable.
It seemed like defense really kind of took you under their wing and got the job done. What would you say to your defense if they were here right now?
What'd you say?
What would you say to your defense if they were here right now with you?
Let's go, boys! Let's go! Woo!
Was it what you expected?
Yes, 100%, 100%, because it was, I could tell with our pregame warm-ups, it was going to be a good game. Saving shots, and them shooting, and everybody just having a good camaraderie in the locker room and everything. Even halftime, we're like, hey, we still got to go, we still got to go. And this was, I want to say, one of the first games we played all 4, and we just kept going and kept going.
Is there one thing someone told you, advice, whatever, that you really took into this game, knowing that you were going to get the start today?
2. Guys, I have 2. I got 2. The first one has to be my mom, and she's always told me when I was young, even if you have butterflies, it's okay, but make sure you just get them in line when the first whistle blows. And the second one is with Olympus Wellness, one of the interns. He was like, be a goldfish. If you mess up, 3-second memory. Shout out to Eric.
Well, congratulations, Xavier. Your debut, it's got to be something you're going to take with you forever. If there's anything you'd like to say to the fans out there watching on MASL TV?
Thank you for watching. Thank you so, so much for your support. It means the world. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Congratulations, Xavier. Great game.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Oh, my goodness. Is the MASL ready for Sweet Pea?
Was that fun or
Is
what?
the MASL ready for this young man's ebullient energy?
That was a whole lot of fun. Everyone loving the post-game interview. Almost more than they loved his saves tonight and his brilliant exploits in goal and his professional debut tonight for the Sockers. What a performance. Immediate shouts out to the hometown of Oceanside, a San Diego County native from the north end of SD County, the pride of O-Side tonight with the O on his back. What a night for Xavier Snare Williams. Congratulations from yours truly. Congratulations from all Sockers fans and fans of the MASL checking in all night and enjoying what they're seeing from Xavier and very much enjoying that boisterous post-match interview.
On the scoreboard tonight, it was Harrisburg over St. Louis 7-6, and it just wrapped up. Milwaukee did beat Chihuahua at the last second, 10-9. So Chihuahua's now 0-5-2, but with all one-goal losses.
One-goal losses? My goodness.
Yeah, wild. And there you see Chavos de Loyal. And I'll tell you, the Mando kits, the great performance by Sweepy, and Chavos. That's my podium for a wonderful night of indoor soccer in San Diego, California. Chavos de Loyal, come on back now, you hear? You made this a different game and a different sport with your energy. The great Adrian you see there lugging the big bass drum. That's going to wrap up tonight's game broadcast on MASL TV here on YouTube, the home of every MASL game, live, free, and in HD. Want to say a very special thanks to our hardworking TVX Sports Video crew. A little shorthanded today, but stronger than ever. Woo! Our executive producer, Ted Bendrick, our director, Lucas Armstrong, our producers, Randall, the Slizzer Sliz, and Lucia Arenas. Camera operators, Reina Roscoe, Michael Beck, and Ted Bendrick. Our audio engineer, Mark Hattersley. For Melissa May and Nate Abrea, my name's Craig Elston. Thank you for making us a part of your Friday evening. Come on back and join us Sunday at 5 o'clock. Better yet, we'll see you down here in person, sdsoccers.com/tickets. For Melissa, for Nate, and our TVX crew, Craig Elston reminding you again, our final score tonight, Sockers win it 9-3. We'll talk to you on Sunday. Now, so long from San Diego.
Baby Yoda.
Here at Front Wave, our members are built different. They don't just talk of success. They roll up their sleeves and get it done. And with serious value on banking, lending, saving, planning, Front Wave is right there with you. So dream big. We got you.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.